It is insane the impact that Juan Soto has had on the Yankees already. But if he keeps this up, is this going to be his team and will Judge step aside? And I know this is crazy. I know it's crazy. But the New York Yankees have been in this same situation before when it happened in the 70s when Thurman Munson was the captain, but that was Reggie Jackson's team. Is Juan Soto going to do the same thing?
Oh, man. That's a great
I know it's crazy.
question.
I know it's crazy, but it's very like the way that we have seen him adapt to New York. And I know it's been 5 games, but it's a valid question.
Let me jump in first because you can think about it, Houdini. No, that's Judge's squad. And I feel like, as what's the word to describe Yankees fans? Reactionary, I guess, is the best word to use. Like, when Juan Soto comes in, he's the best Yankee ever. He's going to win 6 World Series and 10 MVPs, and he's going to sign for 20 years. Like, they go to the very extreme of it. No, this is Judge's squad, and I feel like the fans would have a revolt too if there's internal beef between Soto, him taking the squad from Judge. I think Yanks fans want it to be Judge.
Yanks fans may want it to be Judge. New York media is going to portray it like it's Soto's team. Now,
they already have.
I think, yes, they already have. Now, and that's because Judge is off to a slow start. But is it Soto's team right now? No. If he signs, then yes. And I think Judge is just
Aaron Judge is Robin.
Yes, but it's still Judge's team. Like, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain as a Yankee fan who like reads the New York Post on the daily. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain this, but it's always going to be Judge's team. However, they haven't gotten it done with Judge. So I can't remember the last time we took 3 out of 4 from Houston, let alone swept them in Houston. So it's not Verdugo. It's not Birdie with a big. It's not Oswaldo. It's you signed Soto or you traded for Soto. We swept the Astros. That's the narrative. So do I think the narrative in New York is this is Soto's team on the field and it's Judge's team in the clubhouse? That's the narrative I think they're pushing. But I'll say it right here, and it's a hot take. Go ahead, give me that. Give me it. Juan Soto will not re-sign with the New York Yankees. And allow me to explain why in under 20 seconds. Juan Soto's in a contract year. He's going to absolutely go off. He is going to command a ridiculous amount of money. With the Nationals, as like a 19, 20-year-old kid, he popped off. Went to San Diego. Quietly popped off there too. Went to New York. He's going to pop off in the biggest market. And I think this is a guy that has that personality where it doesn't matter where he is. I think he likes being kind of like the face, but kind of not really the face. You know what I mean? Because he's just like with you know what I mean?
But isn't that perfect where he's at right now? Judge is like the face. And then he's like, not Robin, but he's like 1B.
Yes, but I don't think he has a problem restarting somewhere. I think he likes doing that. So I don't see Soto re-signing mainly because I think he's going to command $550 to $650.
I'm going to say something outrageous. I think he gets more than that.
More than $650.
If he continues to do what he does, I'm not saying he's going to bat like 500. That's unrealistic. But if he bats like 340, and I predicted him to win the MVP, and he hits like 45 jacks, and his WAR is like above 10, he's going to get like $600 million. Because he's 25 years old. It's not like Aaron Judge where he did the same thing and he was 32. That's the way you got to think about it.
I don't see Soto signing a 10-year deal somewhere. I really don't.
Then he's not going to get $500 million. Then there's no way that he's going to get like 6 years, $500 million. I don't.
Well, and Jetta, you brought up a good point too. Like, say he pops off, say he hits 340, 45 jacks, and like has all these big, memorable moments, leads him to the postseason, possibly wins a title. How do you not re-sign after you had your career year? You win another World Series, like you do all these things in the biggest market in the country, like in a ballpark that is meant for your swing. I know if I was in that situation, I had my best offensive statistical season, I'm staying where the hell I'm at.
No, I agree with you, but I'm telling you, The vibe I get from Soto is not I want to be locked up for 10 years. The vibe I get from Soto is he's going to sign 6 for
I
like
was gonna say, yeah, 6 and then get another payday.
350.
Yeah.
He's going to get 6 for like 350. So when it's all said and done, he'll probably get 12 for like 70, like 750. That's how I envision it.
I think he's definitely going to get like I for sure think he's going to get like over 500 million. I think that's a guarantee at this point. There's no shot that he's in the 400s, but I think I see your point there. 6 years, 350, but I think it's longer than that. I just think there's opt-outs to where it's like player option after 6 years.
Yes,
And it
yes,
goes
no,
into,
for sure, dude.
yeah.
It could be player option after 2 or 3. Who's his agent?
Scott Boras.
Exactly. So
The scum of the baseball earth.
Boras likes doing long-term deals, but in Soto's case, dude, I'm telling you, like I don't know if that's the move for him. I think if you go 50 or 60 annual AAV, dude, right, you're talking about like getting New York tax too. For him to get New York tax, the Yanks might have to give him 750. That wouldn't surprise me.
I think the other thing that you really have to think about, which is interesting, Juan Soto has everything going for him. There's really no negative. He doesn't have anything bad in the media about him. He's going to be 26 years old, I believe, I think, when he's a free agent. Juan Soto is going to be 26. He could have a career year in New York. He's going to, if he is successful, he would have played on the biggest stage in sports in New York City. Like, there's nothing you could say bad about him to where you could counter an offer and be like, oh, I don't think you're worth that. It's like the dude is doing everything if he's able to do that. That's why I think that he gets the money that I'm saying. Because, when Judge's case, Judge was, hey, you haven't won a World Series. And I know Soto has won a World Series with the Nats. But also Judge was 32 years old, turning 33.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna go on record here as well that I think his antics are annoying. I hate the Soto shuffle. I think he carries himself the same way he did in San Diego, the same way he did in Washington. I didn't like him in Washington. I didn't like him in San Diego. It's hard for me to like his antics and the way he carries himself in New York. It bothers me. It really does. The Soto shuffle bothers me more than anything else in sports.
You love it.
But I love
like it.
him. I love him as a player. I haven't warmed up to the shuffle yet. If I was a pitcher and he did the shuffle, dude, I'm drilling him. So I think he's annoying, but at the same time, I think it's exactly what the Yanks need.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. I think that he's going to win the MVP. Let us know, how much money do you think Juan Soto is going to get? And double question, is he going to leave or stay in New York? And when I say New York, I do mean the Yankees, because I know some people are already talking about the Mets with Uncle Steve there. Going to be spending some big bucks maybe this upcoming offseason for the 2025 season.